Hi everyone, this is a sink full of frozen tomatoes, and yes, I learned this trick from Bev Volpe of our Half Acre Homestead as far as peeling tomatoes. I'm getting ready to make, not tomato sauce today, but kind of a concoction that we like to put together that can go over rice or on like a pasta, anything, but it will have in it I like to put in there the tomatoes to make a sauce, and then some okra and some onions and some peppers. So it kind of makes a concoction that you can put in a quart jar and have easy access to when you want a quick meal. But we're getting so many tomatoes that I thought I'd make some of that since I have some sauce already made. But this is a sink full of frozen tomatoes, and I'm going to go ahead and peel them and get them thawing out. And I think the more I think about it, I'm going to have to invest in a bigger stock pot, because at least one with a really good bottom, because the one big stock pot I have is kind of a thin bottom thing, and I have to put a little liner in it. But I think with the yields we're getting each year, I'm going to have to invest in one. So here we go. Okay, I am using my huge bowl again, which I am so happy to have. But as I'm looking at all these tomatoes, I still have to core them and clean out any bad spots. But I have peeled them, which went really quickly. I think I'm going to have to use my pressure cooker to get all the ingredients kind of heated and together, which is going to be a big mess. But because then I'm going to have to dump it back in my huge bowl to be able to clean my pressure cooker out and ladle it into jars. But that's okay. It's a good problem to have. That means we were blessed with a lot of bounty. So there's my skinned tomatoes. I'm going to get ready and chop up some okra. And then I've got my little pressure cooker, which is the biggest pot I have at this point. And here's some of our okra. Now, I'm not really a fan of okra. I know a lot of people that like it. I actually have one friend that likes to just pick it off the vine and eat it like that. I don't like the slime consistency of okra, but that's just a personal thing, and I've gotten past it. I do like it in soups, and it's okay fried, although I rarely fry things anymore like that. But they're pretty nice pieces of okra for those of you that like them. So I'm going to chop these up too after I clean the tomatoes, and get some onions and some peppers, some of my remaining Hungarian peppers, which are a little bit hot, from yesterday's hot pepper butter, and make like a concoction. So that's our next step. Well, there's all the okra cut up. Okra and I have a love-hate relationship. I don't like the consistency of it and the slime factor, and the love part is Sammy loves to grow it. And a lot of people like it. I like it in something, like a soup or what I'm going to make today. But dealing with it, I don't know. I'm funny about food consistency, but it is healthy okra, and it was, for those of you that love it, I'm sure it looks appetizing. But I'm going to mix it in with my concoction today, and take it from there. This is one of those things that just keeps growing. I actually put some onion in here with my tomatoes, and some garlic, and some basil, and onion. Well, I told you onions. I'm trying to think of what else. Anyway, I'm just kind of getting it to heat through, and then I'm going to take my little pulverizer and pulverize the tomatoes a little bit. It's a handheld mixer kind of thing. A little, I don't know what they call it, like a magic bullet kind of thing, but and we're going to get this going. And we're going to have quite a bit, because I still have the okra to add. I still have my Hungarian peppers, which I'm getting ready to chop up. So it's going to probably be quite a bit in this big bowl before I can it. It's going to be a lot. I think I'm going to have to run the canner twice today. But that's okay. We'll have lots of goodies in the winter. I'll call this the Everything Sink concoction. As you can see, I had to use my big bowl. I'm just stirring in the okra and the Hungarian peppers along with everything else that's in here. And then I'm going to can it. I did leave some things like some of the onions in a larger size chunk, only because when I put this in the pressure canner, which yes I'm going to do, I'm not going to hot water bath it even though it's tomato sauce, because I have so many other things in here. I want to do it in the pressure canner. But I left some things kind of bigger chunk-wise because they will cook down. But this is kind of a nice soup starter in the winter, or if you just want to, and it will thicken up when you use your jars. I always put some paste in there or something to thicken it up. But it's got a lot of spices in it, a lot of herbs that we grew ourselves, and I'm going to put it in the jars and put this canner to work. I'm back. Here's the combination as it goes into the canner. You can see all the goodies in there, and we'll check it out when it comes. Well, here's the finished product. I still have the canner going with another batch, but I think they turned out pretty good. Hope you enjoy.